Welcome, movie buffs and costume enthusiasts, to our deep dive into the incredible, often unseen, sacrifices actors make for their craft. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on some of Hollywood's most grueling costume experiences. You might think that slipping into a costume is as simple as donning a Halloween outfit, but the reality is far from it. Behind every meticulously designed superhero suit, fantastical creature makeup, or period piece armor lies a tale of endurance, discomfort, and sometimes downright pain. Imagine spending hours in a makeup chair, only to be encased in a costume so tight that breathing becomes a challenge. Picture wearing a suit so heavy that every movement feels like a workout, or having prosthetics glued to your skin, making every blink and smile a test of willpower. These aren't just mere inconveniences, they are daily battles waged by actors who push through physical and mental barriers to bring our favorite characters to life. Many actors have endured significant discomfort and even pain while wearing certain costumes for their roles. Here are 20 of the most painful costumes worn by actors in film and television. 1. Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad 2016. Margot Robbie's portrayal of Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad became iconic not only for her performance but also for her striking costume. The outfit, designed to reflect Harley's rebellious and chaotic nature, included elements like fishnet stockings, a tight daddy's lil monster, t-shirt, sequined hot pants, a studded belt, and high-heeled boots. While the costumes were visually impressive and perfectly captured Harley Quinn's character, they posed significant challenges for Robbie. The high-heeled boots were particularly difficult to move in, making action scenes and stunts physically demanding and sometimes painful. Performing complex stunts and choreography in such footwear increased the risk of injury and added to the physical strain of her role. The fishnet stockings and the overall tight fit of the costume caused irritation and discomfort over long shooting days. Tight costumes can restrict movement and become particularly uncomfortable during extended wear, especially in action-packed scenes that require a lot of physical exertion. Despite these challenges, Robbie remained committed to her role and delivered a performance that resonated with audiences. Her ability to endure the physical discomfort of the costume while maintaining the energy and personality of Harley Quinn contributed significantly to the character's popularity and success in the film. Robbie's dedication and professionalism were key factors in bringing Harley Quinn to life in a way that was both authentic and memorable. 2. Michael Keaton as Batman in Batman 1989. Michael Keaton's Batman costume in Tim Burton's 1989 film was notoriously uncomfortable and restrictive, presenting several challenges for the actor. The thick rubber cowl, designed to create the menacing and mysterious look of Batman, severely limited Keaton's ability to turn his head. This forced him to adopt the now iconic bat turn, where he had to rotate his entire upper body to look around, creating a unique but practical movement that became a defining characteristic of his portrayal. The suit was also notably heavy and constructed from non-breathable materials, which caused Keaton to become extremely hot and sweaty during long hours of filming, exacerbating his discomfort. The bat suit's small eye holes further complicated matters by impairing Keaton's visibility, making it difficult for him to see and interact naturally with his co-stars and the surroundings. This limitation required him to adapt his performance, relying more on body language and voice to convey emotions and intent. Additionally, the tight fit of the suit restricted his range of motion, making physical scenes and stunts more challenging and less fluid. Despite these significant challenges and obstacles, Keaton's dedication to the role and ability to work within these constraints resulted in a performance that is highly regarded. The distinctive look of his Batman, characterized by the suit's sleek and formidable design, has become an iconic and enduring image in the Batman franchise, influencing the portrayal of the character in subsequent films and media. 3. Rebecca Romijn as Mystique in X-Men 2000. Rebecca Romijn's portrayal of Mystique in the 2000 film X-Men is renowned not only for its visual impact but also for the grueling process behind the scenes. Romijn's transformation into the blue, scaly mutant required a combination of prosthetics and body paint, rather than a traditional costume. This extensive makeup application was a daily ordeal, taking approximately 9 hours to complete. Each session involved covering Romijn's entire body with 110 custom-designed prosthetics. The prosthetics were meticulously applied to create Mystique's signature look. The process was physically demanding, requiring Romijn to stand for long periods while the makeup artist worked. The prosthetics were often uncomfortable, hot, and restrictive, adding to the physical toll. Additionally, the costume's revealing nature demanded that Romijn maintain a high level of discipline and physical fitness throughout the filming. Despite these challenges, Romijn's commitment to the role never wavered, and her portrayal of Mystique became iconic in the X-Men series. Her dedication and endurance in wearing such a painful and elaborate costume are a testament to her professionalism and have left a lasting impression on audiences. 4. Peter Mayhew as Chewbacca in the Star Wars series. Peter Mayhew's portrayal of Chewbacca in the Star Wars series is memorable, but wearing the costume came with significant challenges. The Chewbacca suit, designed to create the towering, furry Wookiee's look, was crafted from yak hair and mohair. These materials were chosen for their realistic appearance but added considerable weight and insulation, making the suit very hot and uncomfortable to wear, especially during long filming sessions. The costume's mask, designed to mimic Chewbacca's facial expressions, further contributed to the discomfort. It was made from foam and latex and equipped with a mechanism to move the eyes and mouth, which restricted Mayhew's vision and made it difficult to breathe. The small eye openings provided limited visibility, requiring Mayhew to rely heavily on his peripheral vision and making it challenging to navigate on set. Filming conditions varied, with some scenes shot in warm, humid environments, such as the California redwoods for indoors forest moon scenes in Return of the Jedi. In these settings, the combination of physical exertion and the insulating costume made maintaining comfort nearly impossible. Studio shoots were not much better, as the intense lighting needed for filming often caused the temperature to rise, turning the suit into a veritable oven. Despite these challenges, Peter Mayhew's dedication to his role was unwavering. He brought Chewbacca to life through his expressive body language and the unique mannerisms he developed for the character, endearing Chewbacca to fans around the world. Mayhew's performance was crucial in conveying Chewbacca's personality and emotions, compensating for the character's lack of spoken dialogue. His commitment to the role and the sacrifices he made to wear the cumbersome costume contributed significantly to the enduring legacy of Chewbacca in the Star Wars franchise. 5. Anthony Daniels as C-3PO in the Star Wars series. Anthony Daniels' experience wearing the C-3PO costume in the Star Wars series is a testament to his dedication and endurance. The iconic golden suit, while visually appealing, came with its fair share of physical and logistical challenges that Daniels had to navigate throughout his tenure as the beloved protocol droid. The C-3PO costume was constructed from rigid plastic and fiberglass, materials that offered little flexibility or comfort. The suit was custom-fitted to Daniels' body, but it was still incredibly tight, often causing bruises and chafing on his skin. The rigidity of the materials meant that any movement could be painful, and Daniels frequently spoke about the discomfort he endured while wearing it. One of the most significant challenges the C-3PO costume brought was its restriction on mobility. The suit's design made it difficult for Daniels to perform even the most basic actions, such as walking or sitting. This limitation required careful choreography of his movements and often necessitated breaks during filming to allow Daniels to rest and adjust. Another problem associated with the suit was the heat and lack of ventilation. The costume trapped heat, making it extremely hot, especially under the intense studio lights or in outdoor locations with high temperatures. Filming a major motion picture involves long hours on set, and for Daniels, this meant spending extensive periods in the C-3PO suit. The lengthy shoots were grueling, as removing and reassembling the costume was time-consuming, leading to Daniels often remaining in the suit for extended periods. This endurance was a significant challenge, as the discomfort and heat could be overwhelming. While the suit was not exceptionally heavy, its weight added to the overall strain on Daniels' body, especially during long shooting days. The physical toll of wearing the costume was considerable, and Daniels had to maintain his stamina and focus despite the discomfort. Additionally, the suit's durability was an issue, as it was prone to breaking or malfunctioning, requiring on-set repairs and adjustments. Despite these challenges, Anthony Daniels' portrayal of C-3PO became legendary. His commitment to the role was unwavering, and he reprised C-3PO in all 9 main Star Wars films, as well as various spin-offs, animated series, and related media. His performance left an indelible mark on the Star Wars franchise, and his contribution to the legacy of C-3PO will be remembered and celebrated by fans for generations to come. 6. Ralph Fiennes as Voldemort in the Harry Potter series. Ralph Fiennes, the acclaimed actor who brought the dark wizard Lord Voldemort to life in the Harry Potter film series, faced significant physical challenges due to his intricate and demanding costume and makeup. The transformation into Voldemort was no simple task and involved several painful and uncomfortable aspects that Fiennes had to endure to achieve the character's iconic look. First and foremost, the makeup and prosthetics were a major part of the transformation. Fiennes had to undergo a lengthy and meticulous process every day to have prosthetic pieces applied to his face. This included covering his eyebrows with glue and silicone to create a smooth, hairless appearance, and applying prosthetics to his nose to give it the flat, snake-like appearance Voldemort is known for. The process of applying and removing these prosthetics could take several hours and was often uncomfortable, particularly when it involved delicate areas like around the eyes and nose. In addition to the prosthetics, Fiennes wore special contact lenses to give Voldemort his eerie snake-like eyes. These lenses were essential for achieving the character's menacing look, but they were also a source of discomfort. Wearing contact lenses for extended periods can be irritating, causing dryness and discomfort, especially under hot studio lights and during long shooting days. The costume itself also posed challenges. Voldemort's long, flowing robes were designed to give him a ghostly, ethereal appearance, but they were likely heavy and restrictive. Moving gracefully in such a costume required Fiennes to adjust his movements and posture, adding to the physical demands of the role. The weight and heat of the costume, combined with the already uncomfortable prosthetics and contact lenses, made for a taxing experience. Despite these challenges, Ralph Fiennes delivered a performance that captured the essence of Voldemort's malevolence and power. His dedication to the role, enduring the physical discomforts to maintain the character's terrifying presence, played a significant part in bringing one of literature's most feared villains to life on the big screen. 7. Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man in the Iron Man series. The costume worn by Robert Downey Jr. in the Iron Man series was notably challenging and uncomfortable, combining practical effects with CGI to create the iconic look of Tony Stark's armored alter ego. The early version of the suit was heavy and restrictive, making it difficult for Downey to move freely and adding significant physical strain during filming. The suit's lack of ventilation caused overheating, leading to discomfort during extended shoots. The multi-piece construction of the suit required a time-consuming assembly process around Downey's body, adding to the daily filming challenges. The helmet and gloves further complicated matters by severely limiting Downey's vision and hand movement. This made performing certain actions difficult and often required multiple takes to get right. To overcome these physical limitations, many scenes necessitated CGI enhancements. This meant that Downey frequently had to wear motion capture suits and act with markers, which, while less physically restrictive, still required adjustment and could be uncomfortable. Despite these considerable challenges, Downey's performance as Iron Man was widely praised. The authenticity and detailed design of the suit played a crucial role in bringing the character to life on screen. It not only highlighted the technological genius of Tony Stark, but also established a visual standard for superhero costumes in modern cinema. Downey's ability to convey charisma and depth while enduring the suit's discomfort was a testament to his dedication and skills as an actor. The Iron Man suit became an iconic element of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, setting the stage for future superhero portrayals and costumes. 8. Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow in the Avengers series. They might look cool and stylish on screen, but most superhero costumes aren't a lot of fun to wear, according to the actors who wear them. Almost every Avengers star complained about their outfit during the filming of the first movie, with some even having air conditioning units hidden under their costumes to keep cool. Scarlett Johansson, who played Black Widow in the movies, complained that she drew the shortest straw of all. On the outside, her skin-tight black suit doesn't look too uncomfortable, but Johansson revealed that the one-piece outfit was unbearably hot. Johansson said that as soon as the camera stopped rolling, every actor couldn't wait to get out of his or her suit, adding that she wore nothing underneath hers and would sweat buckets during the shooting of an average scene. Johansson even compared her outfit to a wetsuit and revealed she suffered a slight hallucination during the filming of one fight scene due to how hot she'd gotten. 9. Hugo Weaving as Red Skull in Captain America, the First Avenger 2011. Hugo Weaving, who played the Red Skull in Captain America, the First Avenger 2011, had a particularly challenging experience with his costume. The Red Skull's distinctive appearance required extensive prosthetics and makeup, which were not only time-consuming to apply but also quite uncomfortable to wear. Weaving's transformation into Red Skull involved hours of sitting still while makeup artists applied layers of prosthetics to his face. The process was intricate, as it had to make him look like the sinister villain while still allowing his facial expressions to come through. The prosthetics were heavy and restrictive, making it difficult for him to move his face naturally. Additionally, the mask and the prosthetics caused discomfort due to their tight fit and the heat they generated. Wearing the costume for extended periods during filming was physically demanding and often painful, as the makeup could cause skin irritation and the weight of the prosthetics could lead to fatigue. Despite these challenges, Hugo Weaving delivered a memorable performance as the Red Skull, bringing the character to life with a menacing presence that was central to the film's success. 10. John Rhys Davies as Gimle in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. John Rhys Davies, who portrayed Gimle in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, endured significant challenges due to his costume and makeup. The artificial makeup he wore to transform into the dwarf warrior caused severe discomfort and allergic reactions. As filming progressed, Rhys Davies developed allergic reactions to the artificial makeup, resulting in swollen and irritated skin, which made the makeup application process increasingly painful. The lengthy makeup process, which took several hours each day, added to his discomfort. Removing the makeup was equally time-consuming and often painful, especially when his skin was already irritated. Additionally, the Gimle costume was heavy and cumbersome, contributing to physical strain. The armor and weaponry, essential for the character's appearance, made movement challenging and added to the overall discomfort. Filming for The Lord of the Rings involved long hours, often under challenging conditions, and wearing the heavy, uncomfortable costume for extended periods exacerbated Rhys Davies' discomfort. Despite these challenges, John Rhys Davies delivered a widely praised performance as Gimle, and his dedication to the role is evident in the trilogy's final product. His portrayal of Gimle brought depth and humor to the character, making him a beloved figure in the series. The physical and emotional strain he endured highlights the often unseen sacrifice actors make to bring iconic characters to life. Rhys Davies' commitment to his role, despite the painful experiences, is a testament to his professionalism and dedication to the craft of acting. 11. Jeff Bridges as Ironmonger in Iron Man 2008. Jeff Bridges, who played Obadiah Stane Ironmonger in Iron Man 2008, had a notably challenging experience with his costume. The Ironmonger suit was bulky and uncomfortable, making it difficult for Bridges to move and act naturally. The costume, designed to appear as a massive, heavily armored exosuit, required extensive support from the film's special effects and practical effects teams to ensure it looked realistic on screen. The Ironmonger suit was extremely heavy, limiting Bridges' mobility. This weight added to the physical strain, making it a painful experience during long shoots. The suit's material and the need for it to look metallic and bulky meant that it was hot and uncomfortable to wear for extended periods. To create the illusion of the massive suit, Bridges often had to work with green screen elements and wear portions of the suit combined with motion capture technology. This combination was not only cumbersome but also required him to act without the benefit of seeing his full costume in action until post-production. The limitation imposed by the suit also made it challenging for Bridges to deliver his performance, as he had to convey emotions and actions through a restrictive and uncomfortable costume. Despite these challenges, Bridges' portrayal of Obadiah Stane and the Ironmonger is well regarded, contributing to the overall success of Iron Man and setting a high standard for future Marvel films. 12. Why? Gwendoline Christie as Brienne of Tarth in Game of Thrones. Gwendoline Christie, famous for portraying Brienne of Tarth in Game of Thrones, endured significant challenges with her costumes, particularly the armor, which was designed to reflect the show's medieval setting. The armor was made from metal, making it cumbersome, which added to the physical demands of her role. Wearing this heavy costume for long shooting days was taxing, and the rigid structure of the armor severely restricted her mobility. This lack of flexibility made performing the intricate fight choreography even more difficult and could lead to muscle strain and fatigue. Additionally, the armor caused discomfort due to the heat. Wearing such a heavy and confining outfit for hours under hot studio lights or during outdoor summer shoots often resulted in overheating. Despite being tailored to fit, the armor could chafe and cause bruising or sores, especially during action scenes or lengthy shoots. Furthermore, Christie had to maintain Brienne's stoic and strong demeanor, adding mental strain to the physical discomfort. Her dedication to the role was evident as she endured these physical challenges to deliver a powerful and memorable performance. The combination of the armor's weight, lack of mobility, heat, and potential for causing physical harm underscored Christie's commitment and added to the authority of Brienne of Tarth, making her portrayal a standout in the series. Christie's resilience and professionalism were critical in bringing the character to life, despite the painful and arduous experience of wearing the armor. 13. Heath Ledger as the Joker in The Dark Knight 2008. Heath Ledger's portrayal of the Joker in The Dark Knight 2008 is iconic, and his costume played a significant role in bringing the character to life. While the costume itself wasn't inherently painful, the overall transformation into the Joker, which included extensive makeup and prosthetics, was quite demanding. Ledger had to endure long hours in the makeup chair to achieve the Joker's signature look. The application of prosthetic scars and heavy makeup was a meticulous process, often taking several hours each day. Ledger wore specially designed contact lenses to give the Joker's eyes their distinctive, unsettling look. These lenses could be uncomfortable to wear for extended periods. The Joker's costume, designed by Lindy Hemming, consisted of multiple layers, including a shirt, tie, and trench coat. This ensemble could become quite heavy and hot, especially under the intense lighting on set. While not directly related to the costume, Ledger's intense method-acting approach to embodying the Joker took a toll on him both mentally and physically. The combination of the physical discomfort from the costume and the psychological strain of staying in character added to the overall challenge. Despite these challenges, Ledger's dedication to the role resulted in one of the most memorable performances in film history, earning him a posthumous Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. 14. Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze in Batman Robin 1997. Arnold Schwarzenegger's role as Mr. Freeze in Batman Robin 1997 involved wearing a particularly challenging and uncomfortable costume. The Mr. Freeze costume was made from heavy materials, including metal and plastic components, to give it a formidable, robotic appearance. The weight and rigidity of the armor made movement difficult and physically taxing for Schwarzenegger. To keep the actor comfortable inside the hot and heavy costume, the suit was equipped with its own cooling system. Despite this, the suit was still uncomfortable to wear for long periods, especially under the hot studio lights. In addition to the armor, Schwarzenegger had to wear extensive artificial makeup to achieve the character's icy appearance. This process was time-consuming and added to the overall discomfort. The bulkiness of the costume severely restricted Schwarzenegger's range of motion, making it challenging to perform action scenes and stunts. Putting on the full Mr. Freeze costume, including the armor and artificial makeup, took several hours each day. This added to the overall exhaustion and discomfort experienced by Schwarzenegger during filming. 15. Danny DeVito as the Penguin in Batman Returns 1992. Danny DeVito's portrayal of the Penguin in Batman Returns 1992 involved wearing an intricate and uncomfortable costume that significantly contributed to his memorable performance. DeVito's transformation into the Penguin required extensive prosthetic work to create the character's distinctive features, including a long nose, flipper-like hands, and a rotund physique. The prosthetics were applied daily, taking several hours each time, which could be uncomfortable and restrictive. The makeup process included the application of various facial appliances, such as the nose piece and dark, heavy eye makeup, to give DeVito the Penguin's eerie, decrepit look. These appliances could be irritating to the skin and cumbersome to wear for extended periods. The Penguin's costume was designed to look bulky and elaborate, featuring layers of clothing, including a padded suit, a long overcoat, and various accessories. The weight and bulkiness of the costume added to the physical strain of wearing it. DeVito wore sharp, pointed prosthetic teeth to enhance the character's grotesque appearance. These teeth could be uncomfortable and made speaking and eating difficult. To replicate the Penguin's flipper-like hands, DeVito wore special prosthetic gloves. These gloves were restrictive and made it difficult to use his hands normally, adding to the overall discomfort. Many of the Penguin scenes were filmed on cold, wet sets to create the character's subterranean lair. Combined with the heavy costumes and prosthetics, this environment could be physically taxing. 16. Tom Hiddleston as Loki in the Thor series. Tom Hiddleston, known widely for his role as Loki in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, has spoken extensively about the challenges of wearing the Loki costume, which was designed by renowned costume designer Alexandra Byrne. The costume was a vital part of bringing the character to life, but it came with a cost of physical discomfort. The helmet, in particular, was a source of discomfort. It was heavy, weighing several pounds, and had a sharp edge that dug into Hiddleston's forehead. He had to be careful not to move his head too much, as the edge would catch on his skin and cause discomfort. The leather suit was also incredibly tight, making it difficult for Hiddleston to move freely. He had to be careful not to stretch too far, as the leather would crack and break if he extended his limbs too much. The suit was also very hot, making it uncomfortable to wear for extended periods. Despite the discomfort, Hiddleston has said that he loved playing Loki and that the costume helped him get into character. He enjoyed the process of transforming into the character, which included a lengthy makeup and prosthetics process. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, Hiddleston recalled, "The first time I put on the costume, I felt like I was transformed. It was like a ritual, putting on the makeup and the costume. It was like I was becoming someone else." Overall, while the Loki costume was uncomfortable, it was a vital part of bringing the character to life, and Hiddleston has said that he wouldn't have had it any other way. 17. Me. Doug Jones as Amphibian Man in The Shape of Water 2017. Doug Jones, known for his roles involving extensive prosthetics and costumes, played the Amphibian Man in Guillermo del Toro's The Shape of Water 2017. The costume for his character was particularly challenging and painful to wear. The costume was a full-body suit made of silicone and latex, designed to create the detailed, textured look of the amphibian creature. It covered Jones from head to toe, requiring hours to apply. The suit was heavy and retained heat, making it uncomfortable and exhausting to wear, especially during long shooting days. Jones had to endure high temperatures and limited mobility while in the suit. The tight fit and material caused physical discomfort, including pressure and restricted movement. This often resulted in soreness and fatigue. In addition to the suit, intricate makeup was applied to Jones's face to achieve the creature's look. This process added to the overall time and discomfort. Despite these challenges, Jones delivered a captivating performance, bringing the Amphibian Man to life with grace and emotion, contributing significantly to the film's critical acclaim and awards, including the Academy Award for Best Picture. 18. Turtle Suits in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Developed by Jim Henson's Creature Shop. The turtle suits used in Steve Barron's 1990 film of the world's most fearsome fighting team were said to be painful to wear. Each suit was fitted with a bunch of animatronics, making them very difficult to get in and out of. Not only that, but they were also incredibly heavy. The suit heads alone were said to have weighed around 30 pounds, and all those animatronic systems made the costumes particularly bulky. Each actor needed to be given a specially made wooden frame to rest on between takes, with fans being used to blow cold air onto their faces as they boiled up inside all that rubber and metal. Leif Tilden, who played Donatello in the film and spent much of his career wearing big heavy outfits, compared the early days of filming to being in Vietnam. Actors would get ridiculously hot inside the suits, with all four losing a lot of weight throughout production. Josh Pays, who played Raphael, even started to feel claustrophobic when the head of his suit went on and had a few breakdowns on set, yelling at the costume team to get the head off as quickly as they could. 19. Karen Gillan as Nebula in Guardians of the Galaxy series. Karen Gillan, who portrays Nebula in the Guardians of the Galaxy series, has frequently spoken about the challenges and discomfort associated with her costume and makeup. Playing Nebula involves several hours in the makeup chair each day to achieve the character's distinctive blue skin and cybernetic enhancements, with the process involving multiple layers of prosthetics and makeup that can be restrictive and uncomfortable. The prosthetic suit and makeup can be very tight and limiting, causing discomfort over long periods, especially during long shooting days and physically demanding scenes. Additionally, the combination of makeup and costume can lead to overheating, as the materials do not breathe well, making the actors feel hot and sweaty. At the end of each shooting day, the makeup and prosthetics removal process is time-consuming and sometimes painful, as the adhesive used can stick firmly to the skin. Despite these challenges, Gillan's portrayal of Nebula has been widely praised, and she has expressed that the final on-screen results make the difficult process worthwhile. 20. Ian McKellen as Magneto in X-Men series. Ian McKellen, who brilliantly portrayed Magneto in the X-Men film series, faced significant challenges with his costume. The Magneto costume, though visually impressive and emblematic of the character's formidable presence, was quite uncomfortable. One of the most problematic was the helmet. McKellen often remarked on the helmet's weight and the discomfort it caused. It was not only heavy but also difficult to keep in place during the dynamic action scenes. This added an extra layer of difficulty to his performance, as he had to maintain his character's imposing demeanor while dealing with physical discomfort. The rest of the costume wasn't much easier to manage either. The suit was made of rigid materials that restricted movement, making it hard to perform action sequences fluidly. The design, while capturing the essence of Magneto's powerful and menacing persona, didn't account for the wearer's comfort. This restrictive nature meant that McKellen had to be mindful of his movements, ensuring he could execute his scenes efficiently without compromising the character's intimidating presence. In interviews, McKellen has often spoken about the physical demands of wearing the Magneto costume, reflecting on how it affected his performance. However, his professionalism and commitment ensured that these challenges never detracted from the powerful and nuanced portrayal of the character. McKellen's ability to convey Magneto's inner turmoil and resolute nature, despite the discomfort, is a testament to his skill as an actor. Despite these physical challenges, McKellen's dedication to the role shone through. His portrayal of Magneto combined complexity, gravitas, and a touch of empathy, making the character one of the most memorable in the superhero genre. His performance, marked by a deep understanding of Magneto's struggles and motivations, resonated with audiences and critics alike, solidifying his status as an iconic figure in the X-Men franchise. These actors faced significant challenges with their costumes, which often required extensive time to put on and take off, limited their movement, and caused physical discomfort.